BTS's Jungkook finally opens up about videos with viral girls. The world is in an uproar. His confession makes the army speechless. Social media shook violently again when the name Jungkook BTS suddenly ruled the world's trending topic. It all started with a video that was widely spread on various platforms, showing the figure of Jungkook being with a mysterious woman in a public place. The short-lived video instantly invited millions of speculations, comments, and curiosity from the public. But now, after days of the virtual world rumbling, Jungkook has finally opened his voice live, and what he said made the originally hot atmosphere turn into a soulful silence. The video went viral without warning. In the clip, Jungkook is seen walking casually with a long-haired woman, both of whom laugh a little, look familiar, and really look comfortable. Although the video does not show exaggerated scenes, the public immediately guessed who the woman was. Some called it Hybe's staff, others suspected Jungkook's old friend before his debut, and many speculated that the woman was his girlfriend. As usual, Korean and foreign media took the spotlight, writing big headlines like, BTS's Jungkook caught on camera with unknown woman, to Is Jungkook dating? Fans react to viral video. For ARMY BTS fans around the world, the video became a confusing topic. There are those who defend desperately. There are also those who claim to feel shocked and confused. Some international fanbases even created a long thread on X, Twitter, trying to analyze every second of the video, from the reflection of the shop glass to the shadow on the sidewalk, just to make sure if it really was Jungkook. But it didn't take long for HYBE to give a brief statement that their side would not comment on the artist's private life, an answer that only added to the curiosity of the public. Then, the next night, the world stopped for a moment. Jungkook appeared in a live broadcast on the Weverse platform. With a calm face but her eyes looking a little tired, she greeted fans with her characteristic voice. "Hello, ARMY. It's been a long time," he said quietly, before falling silent for a few seconds. Thousands of comments instantly flooded the screen. And in the midst of the digital crowd, Jungkook started talking about the viral video that was being discussed. "I know about the video," he said honestly, "and I also know how you guys reacted." The tone is calm, but every sentence seems to penetrate the screen, soothing as well as shaking. "I'm only human," he said later. "Sometimes I need to go out, walk, talk to people, laugh. I didn't do anything wrong. I just lived my life like you." That simple phrase immediately sparked a huge wave of emotions among fans. Many wept, relieved, but also touched by Jungkook's honesty, which felt genuine and real. Not only stopping there, Jungkook continued with a softer tone. "The woman in the video is someone I know, someone who is kind and understands me as a human being, not as BTS's Jungkook. Sometimes I need to talk to someone who doesn't see me as just an idol. I know, for those of you who love me, this news may be hard to accept. But I hope you can believe, I never intended to hurt anyone." His words echoed across social media. In a matter of minutes, pieces of Jungkook's live video spread across TikTok, X, Instagram, to YouTube. Many fans wrote comments such as, "He's only human, let him be happy," and "Jungkook's words just made me cry. He's always sincere." Even Korean media such as Dispatch and Naver praised Jungkook's mature and classy way of dealing with the situation. But not all parties immediately accepted. Some anonymous accounts on online forums are still trying to provoke debate by reposting an old video of Jungkook in which he once said he wasn't ready to date because he wanted to focus on music. They accused Jungkook of changing. But the majority of the ARMY responded with extraordinary maturity. They flocked to write messages of support in the comments. "You deserve a personal life. We will stay here for you. The important thing is that you are happy and honest." And sure enough, the next day, major media outlets such as Billboard and Rolling Stone co-wrote an article about Jungkook's courage to face rumors elegantly. One of the journalists even wrote, "BTS's Jungkook doesn't argue, nor hide. He chose to speak as a human being tired of the expectations of the world, and that's what makes him so real." Interestingly, after that recognition, Jungkook's popularity even increased. His songs are again soaring in the Spotify charts, and his old videos on YouTube are again flooded with positive comments. Many said that this moment proved the maturity of Jungkook's career, that he was no longer a teenager who only performed on stage, but a mature man who learned to face the world with honesty. In one of his live parts, Jungkook also said something that touched many hearts. "You know," he said looking down, "sometimes I get scared too. Fear of disappointing those who already love me. But I learned that honesty is always more important than perfection." That sentence seems to be a deep message not only for fans, but also for the entire public who always demand perfection from idol figures. Now, after that admission, many media analysts think Jungkook has just written a new chapter in the history of his career. He is no longer simply known as the golden magne of BTS, but as an individual who dares to appear honest in the midst of an entertainment world that often demands a mask. The ARMY showed great solidarity. The hashtags #WeLoveYouJungkook and #ProudOfYouJK are trending in 30 countries, including Korea, Japan, America, and Indonesia. Many fans shared their favorite moments with Jungkook, from his trainee days to becoming a global superstar. As a form of emotional support, a few hours after the broadcast ended, Jungkook wrote one sentence on Weverse: "I just want to live honestly, sing, and be happy for the people who love me." The sentence was short, but it felt like a relief after a long storm. A world that was originally full of prejudice has now turned into a sea of support. In the end, this moment shows another side of Jungkook, a young man who grew up in front of the camera, who never had the space to just be himself. And when he finally chose to speak, not with anger, not with denial, but with simple sincerity, the world knew that Jungkook was not losing control. He's actually finding himself. Now, the viral video is no longer about who the woman is, but about how Jungkook teaches us what it means to be human in the midst of unlimited popularity. A story that not only touched the heart of ARMY, but also opened the eyes of the world that even behind the stage spotlight and luxury, there is someone who just wants to live as they are, and that's BTS's Jungkook. And after that long night, the mood on social media began to change. If before it was full of accusations and speculation, now almost all conversations about Jungkook have turned into a space of reflection. Many realize how hard the life of an idol who barely has room to be himself. A single video of just a few seconds can turn the world upside down, can change the public's view, and can create an emotional storm among millions of fans. But what Jungkook did that night, the way he stared into the camera, the way he spoke defenselessly, and how he chose words so gently, has put out the flames of speculation that had been burning. Within hours, Korean pop culture analysts began writing long columns about the phenomenon.